TBF edition.
Good morning and welcome to Finals Day in EWC 2019 here in Radevormwald.
Yes, we're in the semi-finals, seeing who will go through to play for first and who will go through to play for the bronze. And today we have the Chaux-de-Fonds from Switzerland versus the Austrian Traiskirchen. And this should be an exciting...
Yeah, both teams played incredibly yesterday.
Yes, indeed. Remember that the Traiskirchen won their group, has ended first. The Chaux-de-Fonds and second after beating yesterday evening as our last match to Tchoukball for the second place.
All to play for.
And with you from the commentary box is Mari Haugen
Targrania.
And Filippo Budresi.
And we seem ready to start the game. So throughout the game, we'll be with you, giving you feedback on how everything is going, but we'll also go through the teams.
So,
and point to Traiskirchen, strong start.
So in Chaux-de-Fonds today we have Gail Sieber, Guillaume Cuche at 10 and 95. Number 5 is Emile Guinon, 59 Axel Cuche, 27 Nangita Antonelli. Number 8 Benjamin Floch, number 49 Nicolas Guillot, 18 Martin Dons and 25 Gaetan Peter. Chaux-de-Fonds have just levelled there, soon to be overtaken again. I feel like this could be another point-by-point match. So for Traiskirchen today, we have number 15, Manuel Gaster, number 12, Anna Jera, 16, Martina Haber, number 1, Bernhard Nistelberger, number 5, Georg Schuster, number 9, Stefan Schuster, 23, Sebastian Siegel, 7, Manuel Steineck, and 13, Andreas Turk.
Who just scored a point there, brilliant white ball.
It's classic, it's favourite shot to go for, I think.
Yeah, it's the shot which make him famous and really make him one of the best last shooters we see in Europe. But it seems like the Chaux-de-Fonds is going back point to point.
Obviously, it's interesting to see this year. Traiskirchen, probably the favourites going into this semi-final. Obviously, having finished first in their group as well, they should, in all reality, win this game. And it would be interesting to see if they can reclaim their EWC title, having won EWC 4 years consecutive. 3 years. 3 years.
3 or 4 consecutive.
Yeah, between 2013 and 2016.
Because 17-18 the Italian claimed the trophy for 2 years with 2 different teams.
A great catch there from Manuel Steineck. And a point.
I believe Traiskirchen usually average a 3rd place finish. Is that correct? I think this is the right team.
Last year they also were the host country. Great catch again from Manuel. Really safe
Plucking it out the air.
Last year they hosted the European Winners' Cup in Traiskirchen, where they got the bronze. So really they have all to prove in this game and in this tournament this year.
I mean, the Chaux-de-Fonds should be maybe the team with one of the best defense. The Swiss all the time have a great defense towards that.
Great switch as well. You can see they caught off Martina, the defender, a bit by surprise there, and the boys were covering but couldn't quite get to it.
And what it seemed before was they tried to make the free side on handy, which is kind of a tricky, and you saw they changed straight away to the full sides with Andy, which is it seems like one of the best shooters in this tournament at the moment, and in Europe globally.
Unlucky there,
Just slipping through the defense.
through the fingers.
Wonderful catch there.
And he's getting ear to that and to one of his own players. Oh, landing called a great catch from the right shooter for Traiskirchen.
Stefan Schuster. Straight through the middle again.
Today's EWC commentary is brought to you by Monster Energy Ultra, keeping us awake throughout the first game of the day.
Uh-oh.
And this
They've been shooting too hard.
Has it come loose? Obviously, this is something we see a few times in Tchoukball. Gratefully, it doesn't happen too often. The kid should be strong enough to take it, but obviously, it's been warned.
Takes a bit of a battering.
Oh, and it's all good. The referees from Traiskirchen are ready to start the game again.
Well experienced. They are the host
That was
team.
not a joke about Stu's age for anyone watching.
So 6-9 seems like the Traiskirchen had the bitter upper hand at the moment. Great defense from Manuel.
Beautiful
Manuel.
beyond there from Steineck.
I mean, they're just not covering there. That is not good. Really leaving.
Leaving it wide open.
Brilliant point down the line. Again, we talked yesterday about how catches win matches. Today it seems that there's a few more slipping through the fingers. Clear fatigue, I think, from both teams. Still good game, but clear fatigue from both teams. You have to remember, in 2 days, starting at 5 o'clock local time on Friday, the teams have played 5 games so far.
It's a lot of games.
I mean, normally it's a short period because, of course, we don't have a long period international tournament. We need to play all the matches really straight away, and of course, teams will train so hard for this tournament. So
Great point there from Manuel Steineck.
And it's normal that maybe they feel a little bit fatigued, but as well they are looking towards the big prize.
Yeah, not a lot of catches. If you saw any of the games yesterday, you would have seen a lot of the balls now slipping through defence being called.
Yesterday was a very defensive game. 4 points in a row there. Exactly the same towards the 90-degree region from Steineck. So the Italians, wow, similar kit. Chaux-de-Fonds are going to need to up their game a little bit there to stop that.
I know, as well, as you saw, the defense trying. Still doesn't catch the ball, but it seems like they trying to understand it, they try to close the gap, which is the most important thing.
Yes, exactly. It seems to be more of a focus today on just getting those shots in. Maybe not as... That did go down.
This was nearly there.
I think it just bounced in front of his knees and then...
I think the second that the Swiss managed to take out Andy Turk and Steineck on the other side, the other end, they could close that 4-point gap
landing
pretty
full
quickly.
on the switch there, giving the ball back to Chaux-de-Fonds, who are points. 3 points now to catch up to Traiskirchen if they want to make it into the final.
I mean, the 3 catches from Manuel was the one who changing now the game. And the catchphrase is still the same. Catches win matches at the moment.
And lack of catches are losing matches here as well, I think.
I think we need to come up for 1 for points. We seem to like catches win matches. We need 1 for points. And think about it throughout the day. As
we
always.
will come back to you on this great idea. We might test some out during the game. Again,
let us know what you think.
15, 12. Anyone have any ideas?
Yeah,
Brilliant
just
point there.
yeah. Comment on any of the EWC 2019 radar page. Any ideas? We'll be very open to them.
Send them through on Messenger. We have a landing codes. We have access to the European Winners' Cup 2019 or the World Facebook page. So if you have any ideas of catchphrases for points, please message us on there.
And then the best one we will say during the final. It seems like a prize winning. Like if you make the better catchphrase, you will get into the final.
We get an honourable mention there. Oh, and we 5-point gap now between. Oh, and where's the defence?
Absolutely cleared it.
They're like making shapes. Not even on the D. Oh, and landing called. A bit of an early celebration there from Andy Turk, number 13.
He is often guilty of that.
I remember once was if I remember correctly, in the sin was a Stuart Blackmore. When was Andy trying to celebrate earlier, he called the time out and asked Andy please celebrate later. Because as well, this kind of celebration can make the decision change it from the referee as well, because they feel like as a point as well.
Can influence the decision.
It's a fun fact for you all. So I started playing Tchoukball myself in 2013. The first time I saw international players would have been at the Rimini Beach Tournament in 2015, which I still remember seeing Manuel Steinek because he was in the final for the beach. Great point from him there, and he got sand in his eye.
Aww.
And I always remember that now, so that image is just sitting with
Sandy Steinek.
Obviously an incredible player though.
Yeah. Should not be defined by his sand.
Oh, good shot there, really just looking like he's going to put that wide and then just popping it inside.
I mean, Rimini, which will be the next international tournament?
10th to the 12th of May if anyone's looking to go and visit or even play. One of the best ways to start Tchoukball is on a beach. It's a lot softer when you fall.
And also you can drink alcohol all day, although it's not necessarily advised.
Responsibly, Mari. Drink alcohol responsibly.
Drink aware.
Oh, beautiful pick up there from Nistelberger.
Just nothing is slipping through those fingers.
Already, Bernard was sliding and it just catching with his fans.
It's like a magnet. A magnet. Oh, it's a beautiful fake pass.
If you saw a great defense, you saw a great attack from the opposite side from the Chaux-de-Fonds.
And using the triple as well. Very effective in some of these games.
And still there's a 5-point gap now, and we can make the 6-point gap.
And good shot there from Andy, changing up his shot.
And right now would be unlucky. It tried a long line from the opposite hand. Unfortunately, the frame was too wide, and so given point for Traiskirchen.
Good hands there. Doink. Straight through. That power behind Stefan's just really catching the Swiss by surprise.
Traiskirchen with a comfortable lead at the moment. Is now 7 points ahead in this first third.
With just 2.5 minutes left to go.
A lot of points in the first period, by the way.
Yeah. We just watched the lovely second line.
Brilliant second line
Very nice.
point to celebrate that.
Gradually
Brilliant
catching up.
set.
6-point difference now. No, we were just watching Guildford versus French team Comtois, and only in the second, by the end of the second third, the score was 24-22, and already at the end of this first third, we're already 24-18. It's a very high scoring game.
Yeah, as we were seeing before, not that many catches in this game today. Really just a bit slack in defence, but from both teams. Not seeing those brilliant catches which we were seeing yesterday.
No doubt they'll pick it up. Technically, it's only 9 in the morning for everybody's bodies.
Exactly, the clocks changed.
What's cool? I mean, it's really important right now for the Chaux-de-Fonds to pick it up something. And right now, a point would be crucial because it would be just 4 points and at 2/3 you can do everything you want. But still, not the frame.
Shooting straight at the defence then, still making that happen. Last minute of the game now. I think the players are ready.
Excellent
for a
hands
break.
there from RuckTchouk.
I know we are. Good pick up there.
Catching on to the
Switch
power there.
Landing is poor, but
Excellent save though from just
really throwing himself all over the floor there. Dropping it down low. And a foot behind.
Is it 10 seconds to the end? No, they need maybe to shoot on the same place. 5 seconds. And going to shoot! And then make it a point for the 20-25.
The three down on that end really seems to be struggling a bit with the quick switching from Chaux-de-Fonds. The 5-point lead at the end of the first period in this game. We do apologise if we get some names and numbers wrong, and just life in general at this point.
I mean, it's a long day for us as well. It was a long day yesterday and 2 days ago for us as well. So
might not be physically tiring watching Tchoukball, but
mentally, by the way.
it's a brain ache.
I mean, we saw a great play from both teams. In the moment, really, the catches still get for Traiskirchen the upper hand. The thing what we need to looking for is on Chaux-de-Fonds that we saw great defense from them on the game yesterday with Tchoukball. We need to see again on the second, third for see a game much more closer.
And obviously, Traiskirchen making it into this semi-final by winning against Marin Panthers yesterday. A very close game. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It's brilliant.
Incredible. 1 point in it. But it was lovely to talk to the Marin Panthers captain at the end of yesterday's match. He's saying obviously they're disappointed, but they were exceptionally proud of their performance, as they should be. They played unbelievably well, and so we're set to have a great match after this. Marin Panthers versus Ferrara Bulls.
And that's the second semi-final. Again, whichever wins will play the winner of this game, and whoever loses will play the loser of this game.
Yep. Right now, really, you will feel like really disappointed to lose now, because you really arrived to the semi-final and you're looking to take it, to bring it on, and it will be a great comeback for the Swiss teams, because it's now such a long time where the Swiss doesn't won European winner champion.
Has been a little while.
Yeah, indeed, because Marin Panthers was one of the greatest teams in Europe as well, by the way. and afterwards Traiskirchen's coming and breaking the way.
Exactly. But as we were saying yesterday, it's really showing the level that national Tchoukball league level winners copy approximate standing from European Championships as well, and obviously we do have players for Traiskirchen.
Slightly slacking that second line there at the beginning of the second third.
Anna just wasn't there.
She's in a little daydream.
Not a strong start for Traiskirchen.
No, closing that gap even more.
But obviously, as we were saying, Traiskirchen save there. Traiskirchen being more.
Wonderful catch and conversion into a point there from
It was
Chaux-de-Fonds.
really important because it was the ball from Manuel, which get a lot of points in the first period.
Yeah, they've spotted that, closed that gap.
And yeah, so Traiskirchen, all the players are on the makes up the national team for Austria, and there are also a few players for Chaux-de-Fonds who are in the men and women's teams for Switzerland. A short there.
Slight cry of frustration from the number 10,
Tried
understandably.
to fight back there, but now with a 4-point gap. And a save to Manuel Steiner. Oh, and a beyond. We haven't seen many of those from him, have
No,
we?
caught the Swiss by surprise a bit there.
Really. And a RuckTchouk chant there from Traiskirchen.
I mean, you don't see the many shoots from Andy. I mean, the 0 degrees is his personal shoot, but ever beyond make the other team scared because now they think like what he will do.
It's just impossible to tell.
And you can tell how obviously that long ball just opened the defense up. Obviously a nice, flat and fast long ball can do wonders in putting their defense on their back legs. Here we see
A little
long
bit too
ball.
much there from the Swiss.
long ball there, not as well executed, meaning the defense had already set and were ready for him to shoot there. And obviously he butched it a bit. Drop ball there.
Number 10's getting inside his own head a little bit.
I'm feeling like the Chaux-de-Fonds have the same issue I had yesterday from Tschüssinghausen. They have this kind of 3-4 minutes break where they make a lot of mistakes and can't catch, but maybe I talked too soon.
Exactly. As we see again, that second line from Traiskirchen, they don't seem to be pushing it, to be honest. It doesn't seem to be a case of, oh, we should have been there, that was ours. It seems to be a case of, we'll run for it if it comes there, but if we don't make
if it comes in
it,
our direction, we'll make an effort, but until that point, we'll see.
we'll see. Saving energy clearly for the final. I think they feel quite confident in this game. And there's a foot on line and a great save by Andy Turk, which obviously doesn't count for anything. Foot on line.
Good crack, good solid hands there from Chaux-de-Fonds, irrespective of the...
And obviously, Chaux-de-Fonds made it to the semi-final by getting second in A, Group A.
Yep.
And with a win yesterday's last game on Field A, brilliant point there. Last game on Field A versus host team Ockenhausen. It's a really good game again if you want to see a good game from Chaux-de-Fonds.
Not that this isn't.
Not that this isn't, but I think they were just stepping it up that
Yeah.
little bit more yesterday. You saw a lot less mistake. You saw a really consistent game from Chaux-de-Fonds yesterday, which we're not seeing quite at this point.
Yesterday, they made a good game with the Spinghauser. We saw as well how they really stepping up in some moments and show their strength.
Yeah, brilliant spin there from Manuel Steineck. Again, showing his range. Frame called by the referees and the player himself.
Yeah, Traiskirchen just opening up this gap a bit more now, 8 points.
As we said, they seem quite confident out there. Really relying on their shooters. Great second line there from Chaux-de-Fonds. As we said, this will be a game. If they want to win it, they really have to pick it up and show more consistency in their game and play their best. Great save there. Shooting straight into the hands of the defender in the four. Oh, and another brilliant shot again. Looking like he'll be going down the line for a wide shot, but just putting it inside the defender on the left.
26-33, 8 minutes 59 till the end of the second third.
And Andy Turk with another point.
It feels like that Traiskirchen had the upper hand. They still catch and get point to point with the Chaux-de-Fonds, which make them really incredible as this catch from Martina.
And save between two. Oh,
Just coming off the face of Anna Irak there.
just popped up between the two defenders and neither could get quite a safe catch there.
Oh.
Oh, nice long ball. Oh, brilliant shot. Shooting straight at the knees of the left shooter.
What we see right now is another stepping up from Traiskirchen. They now put as well this one the changing from side to side, which make them really another variable.
Bernard, oh, landing call there.
Now, really big variable, which make another time the team doesn't know how to fill it, how to improve it, how to fix the issue regarding these switches.
Exactly. And good point there. Martina, she's had a few good catches today, but maybe not the consistency we saw in some of yesterday's games.
No, not looking as comfortable in the game today as previously. Oh no!
Point to Andy Turk there. Fens trying to get that volleyballs out of the D, but there was just no one on second line to catch that. Oh,
This mistake could be costly.
8-point gap here now.
Oh, you've read that well, number 5.
Yeah, brilliant point.
They did well to turn that one around.
And 30-36, 29-36 maybe now we're changing 30, I don't know, no, 29-36. Chaux-de-Fonds will need to step up a lot.
That's a long ball coming down to.
Oh, nope.
It hit the floor. I
It
think.
touched me maybe before the ground.
Yeah, it bounced off the defender into the floor and then into the shooter again. Actually, he was out of court, so that would do it. Even if it hits him straight, he's out of court. Point there to Manuel Steineck.
Five minutes 35. It seems like the Traiskirchen got the game in the hand. Still Not called the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Brilliant point there. We'll be adding that to the highlight reel if there is one. We hope so. But obviously,
5
as
minutes
you see
17.
there, just shot from Chaux-de-Fonds, pop off, Chaux-de-Fonds. And yes, it was a shot at the defender from the Austrians, popped up, and Andy Turk just jumped into the D and got a hand on it to put it into the frame there.
Very smoothly done. Oh, they're really firing them today at Anna Jurek. Again, like Martina, she's not having the best catching game at the moment, considering how on point she was yesterday.
Exactly. Again, it seems to be a theme across, not obviously just the female defenders, but
Unlucky. I mean,
they seem a little bit more frustrated now with all these balls coming through. I think they feel like need to step it up that little bit. Obviously a 6-point gap, still comfortably in the game, but just
number 18, they're so close.
Defense not quite stepping up to the level we know they can be at.
I mean, it seems like the Chaux-de-Fonds try on the frame of 4 to just try to shoot a high on the face of Anna, but be aware, Anna can really fix everything and make work. I don't know, a traveling for her.
Travel for Anna. And we had a great point down the other end, just gone with again the switch from Chaux-de-Fonds proving
Beautiful
amazing.
from Bernard.
Nice. I would be calling that a point. It looked a bit framey from here, but point called to Traiskirchen. Really hitting them high and hard today.
Playing a power game. We've seen Bernard Nistelberger just absorbing all that power at his end. Sucks it all up.
And literally on the line there. Obviously in Tchoukball, the lines of the court are part of the court, the lines of the D is part of the D. So that means you can step on the line, but not over the line on the outside of the courts. And you have to keep outside the D.
Straight through the legs of 99.
Really avoiding that D at all costs.
Right now it seems like they're really Chaux-de-Fonds losing its grip on the game. Still make a lot of missing, and Traiskirchen every time catch to make the win. And this point from Schuster, Stefan.
The Schuster brothers really representing here. We have George Schuster down in the 3 and Stefan Schuster in the 4, both with really great shots. And another great point, Andy Turk. Not seeing as many shots today from George Schuster. He had a brilliant defense there. We know he's
She says this scores a point.
exactly.
Typically.
It wasn't funny because it's like catch the ball and say, okay, I will pass. No one is there. Okay, I go straight away for the shoot, for the shot, and I got a great point.
And short there.
I think Chaux-de-Fonds are feeling a little bit flustered. They've just opened up that gap now to 12 points.
And we're in the last minute of the second quarter. George Schuster really stepping up his defensive game. And his brother finding the gap on the other end.
Great pairing, even from opposite ends of the court.
thought he had it, he thought he had it, but he just popped straight out of his hand.
Well, that was 19 seconds till the end of maybe the last action. Or maybe there's another one. Oh! Landing called.
Late release.
Ball to the face for no reason.
Getting that last shot in now. And a short to end the second period of this game.
That's not how you want to end a period, on a short.
It's already 13 points of difference. This is really hard. I mean, Tchoukball, everything is possible, but with this level of defense and attack, Chaux-de-Fonds, they need to really make a big third period.
You can just see, though, as they all joined up again on their side of the bench, that their level of motivation and positivity seems to have dropped a little bit, understandably. 13 points down, you would.
Just think it's the fatigue showing really with the team. I think everyone is just tired, and I think really this isn't necessarily a game they went in thinking they were going to win.
I mean, if you arrive till here, you need to think that you can make it in some way. Otherwise, it will be really a sad moment. Yeah, we arrived this far. Okay, it's fine, fair enough. I mean, you're already here with the expectation to be a top 4. It was a 6 team that would like to look into be top 4. And in the end, if you like going into the semi-final and don't think to win, you already lose from the start. It's really sad.
Well, yes and no, I would say sometimes you do just
realistic
have to,
expectations.
Yes. But sometimes you just go in and say, actually, we're going to deliver our best game, but
it's going to be a hard game.
It's going to be a hard game, and to be honest here, I don't think we're seeing the best from the Chaux-de-Fonds this morning in their game, having seen them play yesterday.
I think if you took the team, obviously it's the same team, but as in the team that played yesterday is not the same team that's playing today.
No.
If you took yesterday's team and put them in this match, I feel like we'd be a lot closer, potentially even winning for Chaux-de-Fonds.
Exactly, and again, not the strongest game we've seen from Traiskirchen either, but
conserving their energy a little maybe. If they're already 13 points up, it's good to maintain and increase your lead, but you don't need to go all out and expend excessive amounts of energy.
And as we said as well, there's a bit of different shots taking place from Traiskirchen today as well. Andy Turk more showing his range, not relying as much on that 0 shot. Maybe preserving that for later. And again, George Schuster as well, not seeing as many 0s down the line there, just instead using the gaps. Because obviously even if they are covering those angles, these are both shooters likely to get a ball through.
We start the third with a great catch from Stefan Schuster.
Excellent ball in there.
Straight into the defender's
taking
hands
all
there.
of the power out of it. And right back up, exactly the same again.
There we go, and there we see that wide shot, the 0.
That number 25 is getting ever closer.
Oh, unlucky, just in front of her. The second line, the ball dropped down. Now 50-37, it's still 13 points on 14 minutes left in the end of this game. Oh, she catches! A 1v1!
Full control of that. And again, shooting straight at number 5, Emil. But just slipping through his fingers. And a diagonal long ball. Oh,
Goes there.
Not a strong finish there. Second line shot, just slipping really over the shoulder of the right shooter.
Yeah.
Really every single moment you see as a Traiskirchen stepping up the game more and more. Defense, attack, switches. Feel like they are prepared to arrive to the final and try to catch the trophy.
I think the mistakes from Chaux-de-Fonds are also. If you eliminate mistakes from Chaux-de-Fonds, the score would be a lot closer right now. Traiskirchen are playing a better game, but I think a lot of it is down to the faults from Chaux-de-Fonds.
I mean, you're right, but as I feel like that Traiskirchen was arriving in the game with a mentality much more stronger than the Chaux-de-Fonds. But right now, let's see with the last pass the switches. Going to shoot. And a catch from Bernard.
Ooh.
I'm not even sure who that came out of.
A little scream there from Stefan. Finding the gap there, Emmy, Una.
Very strong shooter. Straight through both defenders there.
And
RuckTchouk's favourite spot.
back in a 16-point lead for Traiskirchen at this point.
Oh!
He is in the D trying to avoid being hit really a bit there. Couldn't do much.
They are pretty athletic, all the players from Traiskirchen. We saw already the second point. Try to catch for the defense. And
oh, a save between the two and brilliant finish it. Popped from Andy back to Bernard and Andy got his hands on it and just shot straight. It's an 18-point lead now. Again, Martina just not quite getting her hands to that. Obviously, fatigue plays a large part of these games as well. Great point. But I also
She's looking a little stiff today.
Little stiff, and then
movements.
obviously, if you don't get the catches you want, obviously will also knock your confidence a bit.
Heads go down. Mistakes go up.
But by no means just not having a terrible game from where we're sitting.
Not at all. It's just, as we said, oh.
Frame there.
And so right now we're continuing the game with a point-to-point situation, which make you feel like the game is slipping away. I mean, it's going far and far, and it's like 10 minutes finishing, and Traiskirchen have the upper hand for 17 points.
Oh, safe hands, Amigurna.
Beautiful switching there. Great play from the three down the end.
They are still in the game, but obviously with just over 9 minutes left of the last period of this semi-finals.
And a heck of a lot to do.
There'd be a heck of a lot to do to bring this back, and at this point they seem to be happy just accepting.
Continuing to give their all, but I think they know at this point a comeback and a win is a little too far out of reach. I may be miraculously mistaken, but I fear not.
Exactly, and if Andy Turk keeps delivering shots as he did there, there's not really much they can do. Except that maybe.
If Traiskirchen keep bumping into each other, that'll be fine. They can make that work.
Right now, they're going for the change for Sebastian Siegel and an exit
Ooh.
from Martina Haber. It's the first time we see here in the live commentary Sebastian Siegel playing.
I've never seen him at all tournament.
He plays sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a right-hand left shooter, good 90, good 45s. need to see now how the defense stepping up as well, because it really is so important right now to show as well his strength towards the final.
Manuel Steinek then obviously in defense now in the 3, giving Martina that break for what will now be the final.
In the background, you can just see Chaux-de-Fonds warming up their hands. Potentially a substitution on the cards soon.
Let's see what will happen right now. Sebastian Ziegler going with a strong 90 and the shot. Get the point for them.
He's a very tall player, can easily get over the frame.
Yeah, it seems like there'll be Chaux-de-Fonds with a short there. It seems like Chaux-de-Fonds is bringing on number 27. Nag.
No.
Maybe you're changing something, yeah. They want to give the few minutes.
Yeah, number 27, Nagita Antonioli.
So Antonioli coming on for 59, sitting there at a point to Andy Turk, and then we have 2 substitutions for Chaux-de-Fonds with Nagita Antonioli coming in the defense of 4 and number 18 Martin Jones coming in as a right shooter in the 3.
And then we have as well the change for Traiskirchen. Number 1, Bernard was changing with number 15.
Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi. And I think,
Beyond
like
there.
And
Got quite quiet here, just plotting on, seemingly using up the minutes until Traiskirchen can.
And another thing now we saw is the defender put inside the game, put inside the offense, which is really something different. Another time, try to step it up a little bit more for the final.
5 minutes left on the clock, and a 20-point lead now for Traiskirchen.
A great save from Georg. Schusterberg is still both in the field, and it's going to be traveling for
Anna.
Doesn't seem like our head's quite in the game today as much.
Oh, great save there from Andy Turk. He's definitely in the game. Yes, number 15 came on for Traiskirchen. His name is Manuel Gusta. Do we know where there's Gigi a nickname?
I will never know.
We're not quite sure. We're going to assume that it's a nickname, and we might try and find out where it's come from later on when they will be back playing the final of the European Winners' Cup 2019.
And now it's just a matter of time to show the winner for this semi-final. Still 19-20 points, but Traiskirchen seems like to bring it down.
Comfortable win for Traiskirchen. And a brilliant 0 shot from Stefan Schuster there. Another option going diagonally this time. Oh, and manages to get that point just by shooting more or less straight at Anna.
I think they're trying to mess with her confidence a little bit now. They know that maybe she's not feeling particularly confident in her abilities.
In UK we call it to dick on the defence when you shoot at someone who's not really having
a great
the best
day.
game. Obviously, normally her hands are safe, and you really want to just avoid shooting at her at all costs.
Straight through the middle there.
Right decision, he saw the defense moving on, so it was pretty easy to just find the gap where it wouldn't be, and the shot was pretty good.
Oh, what a shame. Landing called there, but there was still a beautiful down the line shot from number 8.
Oh, frame called from Andy Turk there. And there's a 20-point difference between the two teams. And safe hands.
I mean, this shows as well as Manuel can play as a defender pretty well without an issue.
Yeah, he seems to be catching most of the balls in his proximity. And getting a great dig there.
Oh, unlucky.
Short.
I mean, he tried to spin the ball to try to make a 45 degree, but he catch too much high the frame.
2 mistakes in a row now. Obviously, it's not going to loosen the game, but you kind of want to go out on a high note and continue to play strong.
So close there from 95.
Stefan Schulze really showing what he's made of. Oh, almost had it there. And landing called.
Unlucky. And now is a 40-second finishing the game. We are just with the last part of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, will
40 seconds.
be C has Traiskirchen coming back from the final after 2 years waiting. And ladies, you will think about a semi-final. This, I would like to say, one side is a 20 points, is a really big gap.
Definitely brought it all in the game yesterday against Okenhausen. And as we said, they might have gone into this game being aware that this wouldn't necessarily be a game they could win.
Number 19 there, just getting a little told off for his celebrations. I feel like it was a little unjust. It was a great catch. It wasn't excessive, but...
And right now, Sebastian Siegel finished the game for a 73-53 big win gap for Traiskirchen, which is our first finalist.
First finalist of the European Winter Cups 2019, and Targranea will be heading over to cameras to do some post-match interviews with one player from each team to see how they felt about this game. But yeah, an exciting game, but also
quite one side per se. We saw all the time Traiskirchen got the lead on the first part thanks to the defense of Manuel Stark, which was pretty amazing. And afterwards they took away the game and put it in a safe, I would say. And pretty interesting, but with a strong note win, it will be lovely to see who will be in the final, how they will like to face Traiskirchen.
exactly, and we'll really see if Traiskirchen are able to step it up, and especially defensively they will need to step it up if they want to regain their title from 2016. Obviously last year's Traiskirchen won the 3rd place playoff, bringing home the bronze medal. This year they are secured the silver, but they might be adding gold into.
I mean, what really make you think about that? Traiskirchen for 2 years doesn't get the final, losing all the time. If I remember correctly, 1 year they either doesn't go to the final, to the semi-final. It was like they ending 5th or something, because there was a lot of teams really scared. Right now, be again to the final, make them happy on 1 point, but on the other points, really, I think they are so hungry to catch the win.
Yes,
that
exactly.
they will
Hungry
not
for the win.
stop here, indeed.
You can see the players are looking very tired here. Hopefully they'll go and have a nice rest now, put their legs up.
And
Martina hobbling a little bit off court. See if she's ready for the final or whether she will start off. Austrian seems happy walking past us here. Still waiting for the interview from Chaux-de-Fonds, but we look like we're going over now. Obviously getting ready for the next game, next semi-final are Ferrara Bulls and from Italy and the Swiss Marin Panthers, and this is going to be a game to watch, and we're off.
So, we've just finished the first semi-final of EWC 2019. It was Traiskirchen versus Chaux-de-Fonds. I'm here with Manuel Steineck. Congratulations. It was a very convincing win, 20 points, 73-53. How are you feeling right now? You're going to be playing one of the 2 teams here.
Yeah, we're feeling great. I think we played a very solid match, and I think in the final there will be an even tougher opponent, so we're just getting some rest now and then focus on the final.
It'll cool you down, I guess. Yes. Oh, bless. And 2 years ago, you received the bronze medal, or last year? Last year you received the bronze medal. What do you think your chances of claiming victory this year are?
I think it's 50-50, it's one match. I think the better team will win. I don't know who it will be, but we will give everything what we have, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, fingers crossed. Wish you lots of luck. Go and get some rest, have a bit more food,
Yeah.
and good luck for the rest of the day. We will now be joined by Chaux-de-Fonds player, one of the shooters. Good morning. How are you doing?
It's very tough because we are tired of yesterday. We had a lot of games, and the last game with Germany was very emotional with a lot of energy, and so we are a little bit tired, and we didn't have enough energy for get well today.
Yeah, we could tell from the commentary box your team was looking a little bit fatigued.
Yeah.
It caught up to you a bit, but you still put out an excellent game.
Yeah.
Seem to be working really hard. We'll be playing one of these 2 teams here for the 3rd and 4th place.
I don't know. Mera, we know them very well because we play them all the year. So I prefer Ferrara because we didn't have the chance to play with them, and it could be better. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of a mix-up.
Yeah.
And what are your plans now? You're going to go and rest and
rest.
refuel?
Try to get some energy, but yes, it's very hard.
Well, unlucky. You put out a great fight.
Yeah.
And good luck for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
We now rejoin the commentary box. We have Marin Panthers versus Ferrara Bulls in our next semi-final match. The winner of this match will go on to face Traiskirchen. So we're going to rejoin the commentary box and see how it goes.